What's up, guys? Today I wanted to do a video. The river rat. So we are gonna do basically a one-day build. Now I don't have a complete day, so I'm gonna split it up into a couple days. But this is gonna be one video. So if you're watching this is one video. Basically this is what we're starting with. A shitty hull 92 750 SXI, maybe, I don't know. This is what came with it. There's another box of parts too, but 2 motor mounts, water box, exhaust, drive shaft. Yeah, everything you can see, right? That's what it came with. Gas tank, handlebars, pump, all that jazz. So then we're gonna put in this 750 SXI Pro motor. We're gonna throw it in. Now I found out that the starter for the XP 98 XP Yamaha Superjet and this one are all the same. What I don't think I have is a Bendix, unless it's the same as the Superjet one that I replaced. I don't have one, so might take longer. I have to see if that other Bendix will fit. But yeah, we're gonna take the electronics, flywheel, cover, put it on that, throw it in there, and we're gonna jump some logs, hopefully. Basically we're gonna get it running and riding. We're gonna ride it a few times, and we're gonna sell it as a running riding project ski with a decent engine. Now I know this is like, I was told it has carbon fiber reeds, so maybe we'll take those out before we sell it. But we'll probably end up needing that bilge pump. Well, it's got the normal bilge pump. Maybe that'll just be fine. Really, I don't want it to sink, you know, unless I like catastrophically damage the hull, in which case, you know, then we'll fish it out after. But yeah, so this is the start of it, right? I'm basically gonna get to work. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hey, do you like my pole holder? It's a Articat starter. Yeah, and that one's a battery tray. It's hot. I'm sweating. My shirt's soaked. Anyway, the engine is somewhat in. Right, as you can see, we have only 2 motor mount bolts in, because I would like to get this somewhat aligned. That is important. Not only to me is it important, it's important to the jet ski and the engine, the rideability of the engine. I think what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hope there's a Woodruff key in here, a keyway for here, or that I have one. I'm pretty sure I have one that size. It looks like a common size, but maybe there's one in this bag of bolts. As you can see, that's the engine and stuff that I talked about in my first video, the 92 750 SX. That's just junk, basically. I'll probably rebuild that. Wait, I don't know what I'll do with that. Yeah, so this is how far we are right now. Next thing I want to really work on is finding a Bendix that'll work. I think I might have one. laying around somewhere from all my junk collecting, and probably grab a water line right away. Put that on right away. And see if that has a battery cable on it. Doesn't look like it. It would be right there. Starter battery. Okay, so we need battery cables too. I think I have those. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, what's up guys? So starter Brendex is the same for the Superjet. The thing I don't have is a little spring that goes in there, which sucks. I also don't have a Woodruff key. So I know I have some somewhere, but I just don't know where they are. But some of the other stuff I do have, an amplifier cable. An amplifier cable. I'm going to use that as my starter cable. That should have enough amps. Amp rating, what's that? Yeah, I don't know what size this is. Anyway, maybe it'll have enough. Yeah, so I got those. I did find a couple more bolts for the engine mount. I also found a hose that may fit. I don't know why this guy is so big. Why is that guy so big compared to this guy? That guy is gonna fit perfect down there. This is fuel hose. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do as much work as we can with what we got. Alright guys, we're back. I quick ordered some gaskets off of Wish. They came instantly. No, I had some gasket material and I just threw them together. I don't know what pipe this is for, but it's not the same as what that exhaust is for. Right, that mounting surface right here is completely different. So, see, that one goes like that. Oh, and then this stud, this long stud, doesn't work with this one. So I'm not sure what exhaust they had on here. So I was told that it was from the race ski, the engine and stuff, right? And he got it with no pipe. I was told there was a factory Kawasaki pipe on it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll put a spacer or something there. Like 40 washers. That'd be funny. Yeah, that's the basic idea. So I googled the gaskets. These gaskets had holes for water transfer from the head to the cylinder. Can't think. And then this one was sealed. So that's what we did. I noticed this head is on backwards. It should be the other way. This port should come out right here. So that way that hose can easily reach, but it'll still reach. Otherwise we'll pop it off and flip it around. I do have another head gasket. I actually have a bunch of gaskets, but none of the exhaust ones. So we're working with what we got. I also found a different hose that fits that. I stole it off of the 900 swap. I know, but gotta do what you gotta do for the one-day builds. Even though this isn't a one-day build, because we do need the spring for the flywheel cover, and we need the woodruff key for the flywheel. So it's an attempt of a one-day build, but I will check in with you guys in a little bit and show you where I'm at. I'll probably try and get the e-box going after this. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it today, but almost got the exhaust on. I don't have bolts. Well, I do, but I'm not looking for them right now. I have my exhaust gasket, wish.com. I almost got the fuel lines hooked up there. There's a piece I need to remove on the nipple there. I got my e-box kind of mounted. Wire ran for the start-stop switch. I need to put it inside of there. Throttle is hooked up. I had to steal this piece from the 900, which it doesn't work perfect, but it's perfect for this ski. I got the gas thing stolen from there on there. What else have I done? I got the pump just sitting there. I need to get one of those brass couplings for up inside of here. Can you see up inside of here? And I gotta grab one of these from the basement where it hooks up there. I don't have the water lines hooked up. I don't have the intake grate on. I don't have any of the bolts in. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to order a woodruff key for the flywheel. I'm gonna have to order a spring to put inside of there for the return. I do have the bearing for that. I don't know if you saw that, this bearing. Spark plugs hooked up. I gotta make some ends for this and the battery, which I don't know how the fuck you get a battery in there, but we'll get a battery in there. Take off a filter thing or whatever. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I am going to shove everything inside of the skis and go hang out with a friend for a bit. Alright guys, we're back working on this. So I was able to get the sleeve that goes in the flywheel, or the flywheel cover, that little sleeve, and the spring. It took like almost 2 weeks to get here. Pretty much the only thing I was waiting on. So I am putting, oh, the woodruff key came in too. All three of them came together. So I am putting the flywheel back on, or on for the first time, as part of my not one day build anymore. Alright guys, so we have the flywheel on, stator cover on, all the bolts on, Loctited. The next thing that we are missing, I'm going to steal this cover off of the 900, I think it's the same. But these have really long studs, and I think I said something about this in my other video, but this manifold does not have the long. I have the other manifold, the teal colored one, but it doesn't fit my pipe or whatever, right? Yeah, that's a pipe, but and we're using that one, that manifold, that pipe, that head, this manifold. So I think I have some bolts. I was just checking the size. I have some bolts that thread in, they just need to be longer. I realize you probably want to do studs here, but yeah, we're not putting a bunch of money into this. We are selling it as a riding project for real cheap, about $1,500, give or take, you know, or trade. So we gotta plug the stator in. So that'll go this way somewhere. I think I want to go that way. I am gonna run a ground because I think it wants one. It just makes sense to run one, you know, for the whole starter. So it's not, yeah, it needs a ground. It's gonna have a ground. We're gonna put a ground on this thing. This needs to be grounded. What else do we got going on here? I do want to steal that bilge, the bilge out of this one. Just because I think it's the right thing to have. I think it's the right thing to have a bilge, especially an electric one that can pump a lot. So we're going to take the bilge out of that and throw it in here. I don't think it has a OEM bilge. Yeah, I don't see an OEM bilge in here. Yeah, so it definitely needs the bilge. Oh, it does. It does have an OEM bilge. Either way, we're gonna put the bilge in it. Temp sensor, we don't need that. I wonder what this other one is. I think this e-box is from like a 750 XI SS or whatever. This sit-down one. My amp cable battery. Now we're gonna have to try and get the VIN off of here somehow. Oh, yeah, we got a VIN right there. Okay. Yeah. So we'll get the VIN in. Let's see. Things we need to start it up. We need the switch. Check. We need the switch ran. Not check. We gotta grab some wire to pull it through. We don't need that. We need this. I think I should take this head off and flip it around, put it the right way. We do need a ground. And what do we need out of here? That's our switch. We need that. This guy plugs in down here. 2 plugs. That's pretty much it, isn't it? One of these is going to be for trim, I assume. This is going to be our switch, isn't it? Or is there 2? 2 plugs. No, just 1 plug for our switch. That's our switch. Set you guys down. That's our switch. Fuel lines. Looks like the return still has to get hooked up. Oh yeah, that's right. There's something still on there, so I can't just plug it on. But every turn we'll just go plooch, and we'll get some hose clamps. This is a water line. That one is gonna go somewhere. Now, where's this water line go? From the bottom of there? No. I can't think right now. Yeah. No idea. Oh, does it come off the head? Does it come off the head pipe? That's not a return, is it? No. Would it make sense? I thought that was the water injection line. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay guys, so I don't remember if this one is for the battery positive or if there's one in here that's for the battery positive and negative. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look up a wiring schematic, but I know this needs some power and this needs some ground. Or does it get the power right from there? Right from those terminals? I don't remember. I thought it would need power and a ground, but I'm second guessing myself. Either way, I'll have to look it up. That's pretty much all I got time for today is this. So the idea of this whole thing was to do a one-day build, but we didn't have parts that we needed. We didn't have a couple of, you know, those three things in the flywheel, the collar sleeve thing, the spring, and the woodruff key. So those took almost 2 weeks to get here. The idea was to build it, put it together in one day and fire it up. We didn't do that. We failed. But we got really close. Now I just kind of want to get it like decent for the next person, because I want to sell it as a running riding project, right? That makes more sense. If you want to chime in, you know what these wires are for, feel free. I'd love to hear your feedback and thoughts on it. Let me know what you would like to see out of this build. You know, should I don't want to put more money into it, so don't suggest it, but you know, new gaskets and all that really nice good stuff. I don't want to do that. It's almost the end of the season here in Wisconsin. I would like the new owner to be able to ride it a little bit, get their feet wet before winter comes, and then, you know, help them build it into something nice or decent or whatever, right? You know, if they just want a junker that they can rip down the river and jump logs with, this is perfect. I know on my test ride here, when I ride this, I plan on, you know, ripping it up. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. What should I do with it? I don't want to keep it. I don't really have the space for it. Don't want to store it over winter. I already got 3 other ones that I plan on keeping for stand-ups, and no room on the trailer. So yeah, we want to get rid of this guy. What is going on there? Did someone put house paint on there? Try and grab a thumbnail. Oh, we're also gonna put some turf down because I have some of this stuff left. That stuff left. We'll put some turf down for the new owner. As best as we can. Not try and make it perfect, right? Alright guys, if you want a sticker, want to support the channel, you can PayPal me or Cash App me. I will drop my stuff in the description of this video. If you want to support the channel, all the money that I get from it will either go to doing this. I ended up getting like 100 stickers. You know, if you Cash App me like $2, I'll mail you a sticker. Obviously I'd need your address and stuff. But you're welcome to donate. Any of the money that I do receive from you guys will go right back into the channel, right back into, you know, getting stuff going, getting you know, working on stuff and all that good stuff that I've been doing. So if you want to support the channel, buy a sticker, donate money and receive a sticker. Not buying anything. Yeah, so I got these. Got about 80 left. Yeah, and if you think, hey, you know, use my $5 towards the 900 swapped 300 SX, I'll do it, right? If we get, you know, a bunch of money or a bunch of people that really want to see that, that's like still one of my #1 videos, riding this thing. You guys seem to really like that or really hate on it. I'm not sure. Either way, I love it. I love it. The story's not over for this guy, right? But yeah, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe.